Hello X-Wing fans, JBuzz79 here with another build for you of the ladies and their flying vessels at 100 points. So, let's jump right into it for the final Rebel version of those builds. Alright, so first one up is Pava flying in the T-70 there, very nice. She's got a pilot skill of 3, 3 attack, 2 defense, 3 hull, 3 shields, torpedo, astromech, and the integrated whatever stuff it is. Focus target lock boost for 25 points. When attacking or defending within range 1, you may reroll 1 of your dice. So if you have 2 ships nearby, she can reroll 2 dice. That's easy math for us. Next up, we have Selfishness over here for the PT. When a friendly ship at range 1 is hit by an attack, you may discard this and suffer all uncancelled hits. A couple of games I've played with this particular build, this has actually saved me a lot. I mean, I know hits versus crits and all that stuff. If you want to argue with me, sure, but having Pava suck it up has really helped out to keep other ships alive, mainly the next ship, which we'll get to in a moment. R2D6 on her, so that we got the EPT, so you can go ahead and put Selflessness on there. Finishing up with the integrated astromech, so you can pop him to try to stay alive, maybe finish something off if you can. For 0 points, why not add it? Good old Pava. I'd like to see an alt art of her, and hopefully we'll get that soon. That would be something. Next up, at pilot skill 7, we have Norra. Again, 7. She has a 2 attack, so front and back arc for that, with 1 agility, 6 hull, 3 shields, EPT, torpedo, crew, and astromech for 29 points, and focus target lock. Running out of air. When attacking or defending, you may spend a target lock to add a focus result to the roll. That really helps out, especially if you get one ship on one ship isolation with Norra, because basically you can also use C-3PO here, which once per round you guess aloud how many evades you're going to get. Ideally, you always are going to say 0, so you always get the 1. But if you have like a range 3 shot coming in, I might sometimes say 1 in the hopes of getting 2. If I have the focus, I can add a third one and then focus from there to get 3 evades. Sometimes even more than that. You get up to 4, I think, is if you called it right. You have, of course, the title, which adds a extra dice to the primary attack of the front arc. When shooting, if you shoot from the rear arc, you may change 1 of your focus results to a crit. Very nice. I like to capitalize her with the push to limit, so that way she's getting both actions each turn, a focus and a target lock. Some people tell me no, you should use expertise. I disagree, because the stress doesn't really hurt her. And if you're running a droid like R2 anyway, you're going to be running green maneuvers as much as possible. So in turn, you're going to remove the stress. Does it suck sometimes? Can you get double? Yeah, I can get double stressed, but the amount of having both actions taking place, the amount of damage you can pump out with Norra, and how she can basically tank a lot of shots and not have to worry about it is awesome. We'd also love to see alt art for her come out as well. Moving on to our final ship in this particular build. One of my favorite ships to begin with is the Hawk. Having Jan fly in the Hawk, really awesome. Surprised they haven't done all for Jan on the ship yet, since it's an older vessel, but they have not, actually. Pilot skill 8, 1 attack dice, 2 agility, 4 hull, 1 shield. A little bit frail compared to the stuff you see nowadays. EPT turret crewman for 25 points. Also a little bit high, actually, for her. One other friendly ship at range 1 to 3 is attacking, and she has no stress. You may take a stress, so that ship rolls another attack die. So basically that goes to put Norra up to 4, or Jess up to 4, and that's all there is. Basically, you're trying to dump as many dice into one of those 2 ships, while Jan does the Jan things, which basically means she sits out, circles around asteroids, and uses them for cover as she plinks away at people. For that reason, I put the trick shot on, because it's a 0 point upgrade, and since I'm trying to obscure myself with rocks anyway, it gives me an extra attack dice, so when I use TLTs to shoot, Jan is suddenly rolling 4 dice through a rock, which is really good because then they're trying to get cover from the rock anyway. This easily equalizes it a lot, and it's 2 shots. And again, when they shoot back at her, Jan would have 3 dice to defend with, so that's pretty good that way. Finally, the last one here, Kyle Catan. When you remove a stress token from the ship, you may assign a focus token to your ship also. What this does at one point for me, I had taken a target lock early on from somebody, or on somebody rather, and then never used it. The next round around, I had a stress on me for her pilot ability, which I removed to pick up another focus. For her action, I focused again. So I had a target lock and 2 focus for each of her shots, or had at least the 1 focus for offense and then 1 for defense. So now this build overall, how's it done? Well, it has never lost a ship, surprisingly enough. I have not flown against my Uber companion who has done very well at the Star Championship and regional level. I've not flown against him yet, but that should be happening soon. The people I have flown against has been about 4 or 5 other builds now, and again, I've not lost a single ship. Now, Norra has taken a beating, so has Pava by using selflessness. However, Jane is never touched. It seems that Jan has this thing that nobody wants to gun her down because they feel she's not worth it. They want to concentrate on my 2 hitters, which I understand, but the constant, almost guaranteed 2 damage a round with her, while at the same time funneling an extra dice to have a ship shooting at 3 and 4, or they get in range 1, you're talking 4 to 5 damage on these things. And if Norra shoots out the back, you can just do 3 to 4 dice with her out the rear arc too. I mean, it's crazy how well this works. So go ahead and try this out. I highly recommend it. This is like one of the best builds I think I have out of all these female builds. Sorry about the sound in the background if it startles you, because apparently my son has to suddenly yawn. This is very, very exciting for him. As we were, thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know in comments. Any questions you ask, I will for sure answer. Thank you for watching this video. This is JBuzzsaw79 signing off, and see you later with more X-Wing builds.